Howdy, friends, and welcome back to the couch. It's Let's Playmond with Ted Raymond. Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster on Nintendo Switch. Another snowy day here. Lousy smarch weather. It feels like it's been a month since I last joined you here on the couch, but it was only a week ago. Time's just going so slow these days. But hey, we're here now, and last time we activated the water crystal, we defeated the Kraken. We released the Kraken and defeated the Kraken in the sunken undersea shrine. We're just outside of Anorak right now. We're going to go head back inside, hit the inn, and get on with the story. Now, where do we go next? So one of the things we obtained in the sunken shrine was the Rosetta Stone, a tablet inscribed with ancient writing. And you may recall that there was a particular doctor who wanted to see this and specialized in these ancient writings. And so that's where we're headed next. Look at my legs, aren't they wonderful? I love having legs. Look! Did you see that move I just did? I think it's very much implied that this is the mermaid that went missing. There was some mermaids down in the shrine who were saying, "Oh, one of our sisters disappeared and she went up to the land and never came back." I think this is her because she's so excited at the legs that she has. This is the brother. You have the Rosetta Stone! You must take it to my brother, immediately. So we are headed to Playmond just after we have a nap, because we are pretty tired. So we're going to go visit Dr. in Playmond. Amazing, humans have been honored by the Dragon King. We sure have. Look at our cool advanced jobs. Haha, only 2 damage. We got some new armor while we were under the water. And a new axe. The airship is just over here somewhere. I left it on the other side of the river. There it is. Alright, we're headed to Playmond, which is just down this way. There it is. Alright. Now, we have heard of you, Dr. You were always so surprised when we said we hadn't. Hanging out over here in the graveyard, for some reason. Just a moment. Let me see that tablet. This is the Rosetta Stone. This makes it possible to decipher Lufenian. Yes, of course. That's what that was. It all makes sense. Here, allow me to express my gratitude by teaching you Lufenian. Okay, yes, okay, yes. There. Now you could speak Lufenian too, if only it were that easy. Restore the crystals to grace. Alright, doesn't say anything else. Alright, so now we can speak Lufenian. I do have to double check. I have to get some level 7 magic for Brock, and I have to pick up a few more spells for Julius as well. We've got 200,000 gil, so we've got some cash to burn. So before we head to Lufenia, I do want to pick up some more magic. But not too much, because you'll recall, Lufenia does have a very powerful magic spell in it. Oops. Oh, can't land there. All right, back here. So we're just going to head back. Well, okay. We're just going to head back to where we were before. I didn't plan this out very well, but that's okay. Here, just while I'm shopping. Onrak has some level 7 spells, I believe. Yeah, we'll get blind, why not? It might come in handy, who knows? I did want to get Null Death. It's entirely possible that Brock can't really learn much more. We're kind of reaching the limits of red magic. We'll stop over in Gaia. Gaia has some level 7 shops as well. Okay, yeah, I think this is it. I think this is kind of the limit of what Brock can learn. Maybe we'll just pick up Blizzaga for him. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. All right. To Lufenia we go. Actually, that reminds me. Before we go there, he can learn one more level 8 spell. There's level 8 magic here. Let me just double check what it is. He knows Stop. Warp banishes enemies to another dimension. Kill instantly kills one enemy. Let's get Warp to banish enemies to another dimension. And then we are going to get Flare in Lufenia. And then we will have completed our magical education. And after that, who knows what happens. Okay. That's right, I have to park it all the way over here, don't I? Last time we came here, you'll recall, we did not speak the language, and there was nothing we could do. But now, we've learned Lufenian, so we can speak to the people in Lufenia. We are the Lufenians, the descendants of the race that once lived among the clouds, the Sky People. You use a vessel you call an airship. It was built by one of our ancestors, a man by the name of Sid. So that's interesting. They mentioned Sid in this game. In the original, there was no Sid. There wasn't a Sid until Final Fantasy II, but they've kind of retroactively created a Sid in Final Fantasy I, an ancestor of the Lufenian people. The Lightbearers, then the legend is true. We have a legend that has been passed down through many generations. According to this legend, 400 years after the fall of the civilization in the sky, warriors bearing light will come forth to save our people. And that's us. Alright, well, we're going to pop over to the magic shop first. We're going to pick up Flare for Julius, the most powerful black magic spell. Blasts all enemies with light and heat. In the NES version, this spell was called Nuke. Sometimes I wonder how they got away with that. Well, the castle that floats high above the clouds was once the home of our ancestors. The Mirage Tower is the gateway to that castle. We came to believe there was another entity controlling the four fiends. To ascertain its location, we sent out 5 warriors, but much time has passed since we heard from them. I hope no harm has befallen them. Placed our last hope in the 5 warriors we sent out, it's been said they fell victim to the curse of the fiends and were turned into bats. Tiamat blocks the power of wind, the source of the Sky People's strength. Before you leave, legendary warriors, take this chime with you. It will grant you passage into the Mirage Tower. We've obtained the chime. We struggled for our very lives with Tiamat, the Fiend of Wind, but our power was not enough. To this day her lair remains in the castle in the sky, the Flying Fortress. And that, my friends, is where we're headed next. But we'll talk to all the Lufenians. 400 years ago, we built a civilization of the highest order, even beyond the skies we reached. However, that is not but history now. This world is composed of 4 forces: fire, earth, water, and wind. Of these, we showed the greatest prowess with the power of wind. High in the sky, we set a castle afloat in that azure sea of stars. The flying castle floats in a blue sea of stars beyond the sky. The Sky People would pass on their memories from one generation to the next through rituals, but 400 years is a very long time. Those memories have begun to fade. Could the mechanical beings our ancestors created still function? I guess we will find out. Oh yeah, you're in the way. All right. And we are headed to the Mirage Tower with the chime in our possession. That tower in that big desert at the center of this continent, you can see it in the top right there, is now accessible. We'll park our airship here at the edge of the desert. There it is. We'll head into the tower. Now we can just walk right in. Alright, turn the encounters back on. Here we are in the Mirage Tower. It is a very big tower. And there's a lot of treasure in here. Hasn't been touched for hundreds of years. So there's probably some good stuff. There are also chimeras. Yeah, they're not so tough. And I said, oh, and there's a little robot at the top of the screen there. We'll go talk to him in a minute. Monsters? Well, okay. Guardians. So these are robotic creatures as well. And robots are generally weak to lightning. So, oh! That's cool. Oh, that's so cool! So their attacks are lasers, and they're angled based on their position, and oh, they paralyze too. That's interesting. 1300 gil. Healing helm. That's an interesting item. Can you wear that? The healing helm. What am I doing here? I am trying to equip the healing helm. I pressed the wrong button. Defense plus 6, weight plus 3, a helm that casts heal when used. Drops his defense by 2 points. Helm made of diamond. So as long as he's wearing it, only he can use it. But if it's just in our inventory, then anyone can use it. So we'll just keep it there. 18,010 gil. The Vorpal Sword. That's a new weapon. The Vorpal Sword. Attack plus 24, accuracy plus 25. A very sharp crescent blade. Now, in Dungeons & Dragons, a Vorpal weapon is a weapon that has a chance to sever limbs. It's incredibly sharp, and generally it decapitates. So you have a 10% chance when you attack to just cut off your opponent's head. I don't know if the Vorpal Sword has an instant kill effect in this game. I don't remember. But we'll put it on, and we will see what happens, because I also want to see what it looks like. 3,400 gil. We have some vampires. We were ambushed. Gaze. Miss. Oh, that hit him. Okay, he's paralyzed, and they regenerate. We'll hit some fire spells, you hit him, and you will hit some fire spells. Go. I do also have those light axes. I could cast Dia on these guys. But they're fairly easy. We've come a long way since the vampire was a mini-boss in the Cavern of Earth. The Aegis Shield. This is, I believe, the best shield in the game. Defense plus 16. A shield that guards against stone and poison. Definitely helpful. 2750. Can Brock wear any of the shields I have? No. Okay. He gets a buckler and that's it. A tent. Okay, helpful. Were tigers. Alright, not bad, not bad. Let's see this Vorpal Sword. Very cool. It's kind of a straight blade. It said it was a crescent blade. That's actually... I feel lied to. But we'll give it a shot. We'll just see how it does. Does this do anything? This doesn't do anything, but these have lights and look very fancy. Here's a robot. Well, okay, we'll fight the enemies first. Ooh, Black Knights. Those guys are new. And Nightmares. Let's just Blizzaga these guys. Oops, I didn't want to attack. Fortunately, these enemies aren't so hard. Master, we have waited so long. Alright, well, I'm the robot master now. It's because I have the chime, I would imagine. We should look at what these guys are weak to. Let's try our flare spell. Let's try flare. Well, we got hit by a blaze. Did some decent damage. 2 blazes. Okay. Okay, we're doing okay. 8 hits, 520. He's down. Flare. Fancy. All right. It really wasn't any more powerful than, a fire or ice spell. Again, a little bit of a disappointment. Let's take a look at some of the enemies that we have seen. We're north of 100 now. We only have 26 enemies left to find. We've missed a few here. There's all the enemies in the water temple. There's the Kraken. 1,800 hit points. Aquatic weakness, lightning. Oh, it has a resistance to stone. Alright, well that's why it didn't work. So, in the NES original, you could use Break, or Brak, B-R-A-K as it was spelled, and you could actually petrify the Kraken and wipe it out in one turn. I guess they've changed that in this version. Alright, so let's see here. Chimera. 300 hit points. It is weak to ice, so that would explain why Blizzaga did so much damage. Resists fire and earth. It is a beast and a dragon. The Black Knight is nothing. Resistance is none. Weakness is none. And the Guardian, type none, weakness lightning. And it has a variety of resistances. So robotic isn't an enemy type, but robots, generally speaking, are weak to lightning. I might put the light axe back on. I rather liked the light axe. You know what, actually, I'll take the defender here. Can you use the Vorpal sword? It's not better than the ice brand either. A very sharp crescent blade. I do wonder if it does have that instant kill mechanic, but it probably doesn't. I don't know if that was anything that was programmed into this game. Alright, there are the stairs there, and we've got a big room in the middle. Looks like we have to go all the way around. Or at least most of the way around. Okay, away we go. Blue dragon. Let's try stop. That's a good hit. 5, 181, 374, and the blue dragon's dead. Alright. I believe the blue dragon is a lightning elemental dragon. Let's check him out. Now we're up to 103. Blue dragon, there you go. 454 hit points. Dragon, weakness none, resistance lightning and earth. Okay, so he's just a dragon. I believe he does lightning attacks. There's another robot. I'll talk to you later, Hellhounds. I already know about these guys. Yeah, I like the Defender. The Defender's a nice big chunky sword. Blizzak is not a bad choice for Brock. His attack power with magic isn't as strong as Julius's is. That's why I've kind of loaded him with more of the support spells. But tossing out some ice magic on the enemy is not so bad. Alright. We're around. I believe we can just go straight down to get into the room here. So we'll go there first, because there's probably treasure in here too. Mummies. Oh, and they ambushed us. I don't know how that happened. Well, alright. Didn't go as planned, did it, guys? Let's find the light axe. And you know what? You use the light axe too, because we have two of them. Diera. Nice. Just take him out. Alright. More hellhounds. Easy. Alright, what have we in here? Oh, look at all this. Any monsters? 8,135 gil, 7,900 gil, Thor's hammer. I believe I can also equip that. There it is, Thor's hammer. Not as powerful. A hammer that casts Thundera when used. That's more of a white mage weapon. Knights can equip hammers, but generally speaking, they're not as strong as the other options that you have. But now we have another free way to cast Thundera, so that's fun. Okay, well, we'll fight these guardians. Hey, we could use the Thor's hammer on him. Let's do that right now. Light axe, giant's gloves, Thor's hammer. And then we also have the gauntlets. Let's do that. And you just cast Thundera like normal. I do think that laser attack is very cool. Just like the angle of it. Like, I love that. That's, you know, and it paralyzed him. Great. Well, that's okay. We've still got another Thunder Arrow going here. That should wipe them out. $12,350 gil. 13,000 gil. Cottage. 7,600 gil. The Sunblade. That's a new sword. Let's take a look at that one. That one's slightly more powerful. A sword that is effective against the undead. Alright. Let's put on the Sunblade. Can you wear the Defender? Put on the Defender. Done. 10,000 gil. And, ooh, the Dragon Mail. Dragon Mail, fashioned from dragon scales that guards against fire and ice. Can Brock wear the Dragon Mail? He cannot, but he can wear a ruby armlet, so let's pop that on him. Dragon Mail on Arthur. Alright. We are, really finding some good stuff. Wizard Staff cast Confuse. I always press up by mistake. Giant's Tonic Healing Drink. Light Axe. Sage's Staff cast Fyra. Saber. Heal. You know what? Let's do a heal. Just while we're here. There we go. Big chunky Defender. The Sunblade looks very nice. It's kind of chunky as well. He just punches guys. Not bad. 60 HP. It's a cheap heal. There we go. Okay, and we level up. Alright. A lot of hellhounds in this tower. Easy. No problems. Julius will be leveling up soon. I still have the experience gain set to half of what it normally would be. So I just feel like I'm a little bit too overpowered, but maybe they just made this game easier. Our friend left on a journey to the west. He took the warp cube and went to see our master. Unfortunately, we have the warp cube already. Alright, third floor of the Mirage Tower. Oh boy! Here's a bunch of big enemies. Worms and wyverns. Alright. How are we going to handle this? Well, let's try... Giant's Gloves. You do a Blazega. You're just going to punch somebody. And you... You know what? Let's try Warp. Let's see what Warp looks like. I want to banish these guys to another dimension. There we go. Good hit, 395. Ah, very cool. Well, we got a couple of them. Alright, that's kind of a moderate attack, but we'll just do that, and let's try breaking this guy. Nah, we didn't get him. Alright, well, we'll fight him next time. And we'll just smack him around. He should go down pretty easily. There we go. Alright, well, that was fun. Here's Julius's level up. He just gets a little bit of HP, and that's it, but that's fine. You'll notice that the floors are getting smaller. The tower is kind of stacked in such a way that each successive floor is slightly smaller than the last one. Here's a bunch of guys. We're just going to use our attack items here. So we'll use the Thor's Hammer, and we'll use the Gauntlets. And we will use, what else will we use? The Mage's Staff, that's useful, and then... we'll just Fire Egg. If you go first, then we'll just take them all out. There we go. So it's not super powerful when he uses it because his magic isn't very good, or his intellect. But those enemies don't have a lot of hit points, so they were easily taken care of. Alright, so we've got a guy blocking the door. Who is this? This is a blue dragon. Honestly, we'll probably take him out in like 2 hits. Done. Yeah, it's no problem. Alright. Use the warp cube to travel beyond the sky. It will take you to the flying fortress. We are now in the flying fortress. Now we've got a bunch of treasure to the left and to the right. Stairs there. And there's some treasure there as well. You can see the clouds below us. In the NES version, it was just the blackness of space, dotted with stars. We're not that high up in this one. Here are some manticores. Ooh, poison darts. Look at that, they can poison us. Well, they're all doing that. Well, we'll do a little heal. That's not bad. Get ourselves feeling a little healthier. We're mostly okay. Julius took a bit of a hit earlier from that blue dragon. So we'll pop him a high potion and he'll feel better. There we go. Alright. What's in here? Razor. That I don't know what it is. I assume that's a weapon of some kind. Razor. A saber that casts Scourge when used. Hey. I can see myself getting some use out of that. Ooh, an Earth Medusa. Have I encountered the original Medusas? I don't remember. Maybe that's one of the enemies I'm missing. As a Medusa, of course, one can assume that it will petrify you. Let's take a look. Configuration. Bestiary. You know what? I bet you this is the Medusa right here, because I think they're around this area. Minotaur, King Mummy, Rakshasa. Missing one between the Kraken and the Black Knight. Green Dragon, Earth Medusa. 96 hit points. Magic, weakness to fire. Alright. Well, we're approaching the end of the game. So we've almost encountered every enemy. I wonder... There's a very special enemy in this dungeon. And I do wonder if we will find it. These guys are putting up a bit of a fight. Oh, there's the healing staff there. I'm going to turn on the original music here. Evil Eye. One hit. Take him out. $7,900 gil. $4,150. A potion. Great. And 9,900 gil. Alright, so we're just getting money. Just a bunch of money. Here's some manticores. And hey, let's try our flare spell again. Why not? We went to all the trouble to buy it. Poison darts. I think the rest of us are immune to poison in some way. Oh, okay, well, we took them out. Those manticores aren't so tough. What are we wearing that's making us immune to poison? Protect ring, protect ring. Ruby armlet. Okay, maybe that's just a coincidence. Ambushed by the Black Knights. Alright, they're a bit tougher than I might have expected. But they're still trash mobs, after all. Alright, I'm going to put the arrangement back on. The arrangement is very nice. Oh yeah, there's a lot of these guys. Alright, let's throw some magic at them. Let's throw some magic at them. What else we got? See, like, that fire wasn't very good. Well, you know what, let's try the razor. See if that works. And we got one of them. Scourge is a poison attack. So I believe any enemy that's immune to poison, 1180 gil, will be immune to that. Another healing helm, 6,720 gil, a free protect ring. We all have protect rings, so I'll just sell that, and 5,000 gil. Another Earth Medusa will just smack you around. Easy peasy. Not a threat at all. Alright, next floor. Damn sandworms. Hey. You hate them, right? I hate them myself. Yeah. Didn't even get to heal. It's fine. So these aren't stairs now, they're teleporters. That's kind of interesting. Alright, 2F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms and another teleporter. Off we go. Ooh, Black Flan. Well, you know what? You attack. You try the fire magic. You attack. And you hit him with a flare. Alright, 66. That's not bad. How does the fire magic do? That's a good bit of damage. So that's a little better. Flare. There we go. Okay, okay. We'll check those guys out. What is their deal? There. Black Flan. 156. Weakness to fire. Okay, easy enough. Resists everything else. Away we go. Let's go to the right first. Okay, so 1 chest, 2 chests, 2 chests, 2 chests, 2 chests, and a big crystal thing. Diamond gloves. Done. He still has one left. 3 Earth Medusas. Gaze. Miss. He has the Aegis Shield, so he's immune to petrification. 10 hits! Good lord. Presumably that's all the snakes that are biting me. Alright. Okay, more of these. Okay, they're definitely taking less damage from physicals. Nice big fire spell will take them out. Diamond shield, and another ribbon. So he has one, you know what? That will lower his defense slightly. I think it's worth it. Doesn't affect his attack. Alright, so we've got ribbons on everybody except for Arthur, who of course has the Aegis Shield and the Dragon Mail and a Protect Ring. So he's going to be fine. How is Julius doing for magic? You know what? Let's give him some ethers, just to kind of buff up his magic spells, and we will continue on through the Flying Fortress. Yeah, like the enemies here are really not that strong. A black robe and a white robe. The black robe is the best armor. A robe that guards against ice and time irregularities. Casts Blizzera when used. It is less defense than the diamond armlet, but it can only be equipped by a black wizard. So we are going to give it to Julius. Which means we can give the diamond armlet. Let's give the diamond armlet to Brock. He's a bit higher up in the party config here. Nobody else can use the white robe, which is of course for a white wizard, as one would imagine. A robe that guards against fire and instant death and casts Invisora when used. But we can still use it. Ooh, air elementals, those are new, and a spirit naga. See, I'm pressing up because I'm thinking it'll get me to the bottom of the list, but it doesn't do that. All right, let's drop Invisora on everybody. You attack that, and we will do Flare, because why not? So the white robe will make everybody invisible, just increases our evasion. Punch a tornado. Get the Naga. Alright, I didn't even need to be invisible, but it was kind of fun to try, right? Alright, so now we'll check out these rooms. Another Evil Eye, we'll just hit him. Dead. Easy. There's a big old crystal in here. Ooh, stone golems, those are new. Let's try Quake on the stone golems. One hit, and we still take them out. They cast Slow. Now, the black robe will make Julius immune to things like Slow, Slow Raw, Stop, things like that. What is this? This is Adamantite. Now, I don't know if you remember this, but there is a dwarf by the name of Smythe, he's the smith, who was looking for some adamantite, and now we have it for him. So when we wrap up our business here, we can go give it to him. Now let's just do a round of potions all around. And we're going to say that we've cleared out the monsters on this floor. Because honestly, there's not really much else that's happening. 1,380 gil, 13,000 gil. There's really nothing else going on. The monsters are not a challenge, they're just a waste of time. A cottage and a mithril helm, these treasures weren't really all that valuable. We'll go up to the next floor. Alright, so we are now in a much larger room. Okay, so there's one there, there's one there. There's some over here, and there appears to be stairs over there. Alright, so let's take a look at what this is. From this observation window, you can look out on the entire world. The observation window looks out upon the world. The four forces of fire, earth, water, and wind appear as mist, converging on a single point. A point at the center of the four altars. This must be the location of the Chaos Shrine. Oh, would you look at that? Well, isn't that interesting? Alright, what do we got here? Protect Cloak. 8,100 gil, 9,500 gil, some clothes. 6,400 gil, and a gold needle. Alright. The Protect Cloak is a shield of some kind. A large cloak worn over armor. Ordinary clothing. Okay, can Brock use the Protect Cloak? Yes, he can. Alright, a large cloak worn over armor. Well, he's got a cloak on now. Cool. Okay, what else have we got? We've got a room up here. For 5,450 gil, a potion, 9,000 gil, another protect ring. I didn't have to buy these protect rings, I guess, but presumably they came in handy at some point or another. Alright, in this room we've just got, ooh, analyzing Tiamat. No known weakness. Okay. Alright, well, good to know, I guess. Tiamat doesn't have a weakness. Okay. Is there anything else? Okay, so there's 4 more treasure chests to get. No known weakness. And this one just tells me that Tiamat doesn't have a weakness. Great. That's fine. We will handle Tiamat ourselves. It will be okay. I am not too worried about it. Gold needle. 4,150 gil, 3,400 gil, and Sasuke's blade. What is Sasuke's blade? Sasuke's blade, a small katana used by ninja. Attack 33, accuracy 35. I don't have a ninja, so it doesn't look like we can use Sasuke's blade. Well, actually, can he equip it? No. Okay. Alright, well, that's fine. We are doing pretty good for weapons. I think we'll be okay. Alright, where are we now? We are in a very, very large open area. Okay, so we go north. 2. Yeah, I'll put the encounters back on for this floor, just because I feel guilty that they're off. What are we going to encounter? Ah, somebody new, a dark fighter. And it knows Kiraga, look at that. And now it's dead. Like, you see, this is, like, you see what I mean? We're getting near the end of the game, and I'm getting to that kind of, like, that sensation of being, like, kind of, like, ready for it to be over. Oh, here's the regular Medusas. Hey, we found them. You know what? We will just flare these guys. I'm sure this will handle it all. You know, I'm getting to that feeling of just kind of wanting it to get to the end, and, you know, you kind of sort of feel that point of being through the story. Alright. Now, this is a very long hallway that leads to the crystal. I'm going to heal up here. Everybody's healthy. Okay, well, we'll use a bunch of ethers. And I'm going to see if I can find it. There's a special enemy on this floor. I like that it does kind of like a wind shear attack on you. This will truly decide whether or not I'm overpowered, if we find it. Ambushed by a dark fighter, it just heals itself, and then I'm going to hit it, and it will die. But we got a level up, hey? 36. 30 strength, 8 intellect, 27 luck. For Arthur, Brock gets some HP, some strength and agility. Fugen gets some strength and some intellect. 13 intellect, that's not bad. We're just going to stroll up and down this. Boy, the dark fighters seem to ambush me every time. Well, you've dispelled nothing, so that's good. They call them fighters, but they're using magic a lot. There's Julius's level up. He's now got 40 intellect, 9 stamina, 16 agility. I'll do one more battle, and then we will we'll move on. I might come back in another episode to kind of fill out the bestiary. Yes, it doesn't look like I'm going to find it today. Haha, you missed. Sleep. Oh, okay, well, there's two. Charade you are, Spirit Naga. Alright. C'est bon. Let's go. The Lich, Merilith, the Kraken, you have defeated 3 fiends and reached my lofty perch. All the better. May the image of Tiamat, the fiend of wind, be the last to burn in your eyes. Tiamat. Oh, that's interesting. Why did those miss? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We will just deal with it. The invisibility will reduce the number of hits we take from Tiamat's multiple heads. "16 hits, 326 damage. Let's see if we can't slow her down. And we will try... I don't think stop is going to work. We'll try blind. Poison gas. That hurt. Yikes. Alright. Okay. Oh, there goes Brock. Brock took a bit of a beating. That wasn't fair. Ice Storm. Okay, okay. Yes, the Phoenix Down revives you with 1 HP. We will have to, we will have to be careful. Let's try a Flare spell. Well, Brock isn't going to survive this one, I don't think. Oh boy. We're actually taking a bit of damage. This is where having a White Wizard would come in handy, because we would have the, well, okay, Brock didn't survive this one. But that's okay. Tiamat is down. We have revived the Wind Crystal. This is only the 2nd death so far, or at least, well, the 3rd, because Julius did die once before. So we've done pretty well for ourselves. Okay. That's all 4 of them. I'm just going to do a quick save. And try one more time. Oh, well, Neo-Choose, okay. These guys aren't so bad. Okay, well, that didn't really... Hey, 4 hits, look at that. I was kind of hoping I'd find him. Yes? No? No. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. We will leave. We will leave. We have restored all 4 crystals. Oh, wait, maybe this? No, okay, okay. Well, Tiamat certainly gave me a bit of a run for my money. So maybe we aren't quite as overpowered as I thought we were. But we will leave the Flying Fortress for now. We have restored all of the crystals to Grace, 10 hours in. We have one last place to go. Next time on Let's Playmond with Ted Raymond.